Okay, so we picked up our second round of Citadel side quests to do on the Galaxy map. We haven't got another
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships
What?
without an ESO core private
Oh, right.
lobby?
Yeah, we've
No,
heard
ma'am.
this.
Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel's expecting a Cerberus raid.
Cerberus? Cerberus?
They're a problem?
I thought we were fighting Reapers, ma'am.
Give it a week. You could be.
Yeah, sorry. We picked up a lot of new side quests, but we haven't got another priority mission. I imagine once we go on board the ship, we'll pick that up. I am planning to start Aria's DLC now, but I feel like we should just, because we're probably going to have to go on the ship anyway. So we'll just do this first. Yeah, there's Ashley.
Shepard, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to go over everything in my head, make sense of it.
Are you with Cerberus?
Your bandages were still fresh. How did you end up working with Udina?
You saw me in the hospital. I was going crazy. Felt like I was letting everyone down.
Oh, so we
When
manipulated
Udina
it.
offered to make me a Spectre, I thought it was a chance to do some good.
I couldn't just sit back and watch either.
Yeah, but it sure turned into a mess.
What?
I never wanted to put you in that
Oh, right.
situation. We're on the same side.
Well, that'll be the first and last time I wave a gun at my commanding officer.
We stopped Udina and got to walk away. That's the important part.
I can't believe he was responsible for all of it. Was he indoctrinated?
Can't
It's
be
hard
sure.
to say.
How do we fight something that can worm its way into your head?
I don't know, but we don't have a choice.
I wanted to talk to you about that. Hackett asked me to join his team. It's a great offer, but I'd prefer to ride this thing out aboard the Normandy.
Oh. Interesting. Ride it out, though. We know we're playing a serious role here. And she could be useful to hack it, right? Ah, come on then, Ashes.
Permission granted, Lieutenant. Just keep your gun pointed at the Reapers, okay?
I'd prefer it, thanks.
Grab your gear and find a bunk, Williams.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And Ash,
Yeah?
it's good to have you back.
Yes, ma'am.
And Ashley, go easy on the makeup.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power-hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Counselor Valorn.
Kyline.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
Short story, be careful, he didn't say that. Where do you know him from? Is he Alliance trained or something?
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once.
Oh,
Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson. It's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
alright, thanks for the update.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your
Oh, right.
progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
No.
So quickly.
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it
Yeah.
dispense the energy? And in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from
Yeah.
wiping us all out?
I don't think it will.
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
I'll do my best.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And Aquarians are willing to talk.
Oh.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Shepard, do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Okay.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
Is it Reaper
What's your
related?
take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Priority, Perseus Vale, that's the Quarians and the Geth. Masana, distress signal, that's what the Ara just told us about. The Cerberus coup. Interesting, that's the intel that Anderson gave us. And Lessus. Okay, I guess, let's check our war assets actually. There are a lot of new ones. Okay, so we're in the green, hallelujah. So we picked up the Batarian fleet with good old bollocks. The once formidable Batarian navy was all but annihilated when the Reapers struck Karshan. The enraged survivors have gathered into a single remaining fleet. Batarian refugees are enlisting by the thousands, desperate for a sense of purpose after the destruction of their homeworld. No collection of vessels is more eager to engage the Reapers than Karshan's last warships. As the highest-ranking officer left the hegemony, Balak is now the last Batarian military leader. His leadership drive and barely contained fury have galvanized his troops. While Balak bears a deep hatred for the Alliance, he would do anything to save his people, and has grudgingly joined forces with humanity to stop the Reapers. Batarian refugees are rallying around the Pillars of Strength, finding courage in this sacred ancient artifacts recovery. Okay. We knew that one. That's, Citadel Defense Force. The Council created the Citadel Defense Force to support Shepard in the war against the Reapers. The CDF includes ships and soldiers from every Council race. Complements from a few species without official membership status have also quietly joined. After the attempted coup, no offer of assistance is being turned away by the Council and its advisors. An increase in refugees on the Citadel depleted resources that might have otherwise gone to defense systems and personnel. Update. Warning people on the Citadel to prepare for the war has improved civilian readiness. Updated. A con artist exploiting refugees was thrown off the Citadel. Security improved on the docks as a result. Spectral Authorization released medical supplies from Customs to Huerta Memorial Hospital, improving the quality of patient care. The Spectre gave CSEC permission to tap into surveillance on private citizens. CSEC used the footage to make several arrests, improving security. CSEC was authorized to train a civilian militia, strengthening their defense forces. Housing was found for students from Grissom Academy too young to work on the Prothean device. These gifted teenagers have been helping, however, by dealing with any repetitive problems that can't be delegated to virtual intelligences. CSEC is focusing on smaller crimes and misdemeanors. This has spread their forces thin, decreasing efficiency when dealing with larger threats. Okay. After reassurances that keeping money in the bank is critical to the war effort, Volus merchants are making donations to relief efforts and defense forces on the Citadel. Schematics recovered by Commander Shepard are helping CSEC easily locate and shut down active turrets left by Cerberus on the Citadel, and schematics of advanced biotic amplifiers from Grissom Academy increase the endurance of the Asari under fire. And all that is only worth 60. Okay, the Alliance. Oh yeah, the Zeus Hope colonists. She looks menacing there, jeez. The Asari Shiala was rescued by Commander Shepard from the Thorian on Zeus Hope. Now she leads a militia of Zeus Hope colonists, waging a surprisingly effective campaign against encroaching Reapers. Shiala suspects the group's prior connection to the Thorian gives their soldiers an uncanny ability to sense one another, allowing them to think and act as one in battle. The long-term consequences of this connection are unknown, but for now at least, its efforts are helping the cause. Yeah, we're probably going to spend this whole episode on the Normandy, aren't we? Because we're going to need to talk to everyone. The Asari. Is that new? Are all of these new? Yeah, I think they are. The Asari Science Team. Many respected Asari scientists have used their long lifespans to become leading experts in their fields. Asari scholars often gain perspective on how cultural shifts affect society, grasping the larger contextual forces behind new proposals, and using this to springboard into hypotheses years ahead of their time. The Asari Science Team working on the Crucible consists of some of the keenest scientific mavericks in the galaxy, eager to contribute to its construction. Excellent. The Asari Second Fleet is largely composed of frigates and fighters, embodying the Asari's hit-and-run mindset with a nimble swarm rather than a slower collection of vessels. The second is normally dispatched to protect colonies from pirate raiders or mercenary activity. The Second Fleet's fighter squadrons are intensely competitive, racing to break new records set by other teams, but unquestionably loyal to each other in a fight. Update: a group of Asari mercenaries sent by a matriarch friend of the commander have volunteered their services. They'll ride with the Second Fleet, deploying to combat zones as required. Nice. That's Liara's father, anyway. I've forgotten her name. Atheta? The Asari Sixth Fleet. The Sixth Fleet has more dreadnoughts than any other collection of ships in the Asari Navy. An almost superstitious dread has grown around its entrance into conflict, as any war with the fleet has never remained small. It was the Sixth Fleet that flew against the Rachni in the beginning of the Rachni Wars, and it was the Sixth Fleet that liberated the first colony under siege in the Krogan rebellions. Unfairly or not, its service people have a reputation for being sober, serious, and humorless. Nevertheless, the Sixth Fleet is a welcome sight for any ally when it arrives. And the Destiny Ascension, which is the flagship of the Citadel Fleet, a powerful Asari dreadnought unlike any other vessel in the galaxy. Captained by Matriarch Lidania, the Destiny Ascension evacuated the Council during the 2183 Battle of the Citadel, but was crippled by attacking Geth. Alliance fleets came in, taking heavy fire, but saving the Ascension and the Council from destruction. The Asari have repaired and upgraded the dreadnought's shielding and firepower, committing the formidable ship to the fight against the Reapers. Sweet. Crucible. Optimized EZO capacitors. A team of engineers working on the Normandy SR2 developed the theory behind this piece of equipment. Dreadnought-class drive capacitors use specialized EZO-based compounds to channel and store thermal energy with greater efficiency than previous designs. These capacitors were quickly incorporated into the design of the device found in the Prothean archives on Mars. Good work, engineering team. More Krogans? Krogan clans. This is an update, right? Yeah. Commander Shepard's interview with Diana Allers about bringing the Krogan into the Reaper War cast the Krogan in a favourable light, which drew even more of the clans to the Allied forces' banner. Excellent. Solarian Third Fleet. An Alliance Rear Admiral once unfairly dismissed the Solarian Third Fleet as nothing more than an overabundance of spy planes. While the Solarians rely heavily on gathering intelligence in any war, the Third Fleet's firepower is comparable to any other major naval force. Its vessels use the latest Guardian defense systems with improved tracking algorithms to handle a greater number of projectiles than older models. Even its scouting flotillas have been armed with hull-mounted Thanix cannons developed in conjunction with the Turian military. Excellent, we got some Solarians at last. And the Turian Sixth Fleet. The Turian Navy has the most dreadnoughts of any known species in the Milky Way. Turian hierarchy limited production of these ships only because the Treaty of Firaxin strictly controls the number of dreadnoughts due to their destructive capabilities. Yeah, that's not looking like a great idea now, is it? The Turian Sixth Fleet is technically classified as a peacekeeping fleet. Before the Reapers, it was chiefly used to patrol the space around the Citadel. Now it's ready to fly to areas trying to fight off the invasion. Okay, those are all our war assets updated. We're doing pretty well, I must say. Okay, let's check our journal before we go talk to everyone on board the ship. So, yeah. The Quarian fleet offers both technical specialists and support ships to assist with the Crucible. Meet the Quarian admirals and obtain their help in the war effort. I mean, maybe we're going to have to choose between helping them fight the Geth or getting the Geth on board to help us. That's going to be difficult. Asari High Command has requested help dealing with a distress signal on an Asari colony. Go to the colony and investigate the situation. Yep. The Reaper War. Yeah, Cerberus coup. The Councillor Udina's attempted coup will no doubt be analysed for generations to come, but a clear picture is beginning to emerge. Udina had contacted Cerberus to coordinate what was intended to be a bloodless takeover of the Citadel, in which he would force the other councillors to grant him emergency powers so that he could command the Citadel fleet. He would then direct the fleet to liberate his homeworld, Earth. Right. The plan fell apart early when Executor Palin and the Solarian Councillor caught wind of it. In defense of the plan, the elusive man dispatched his top assassins, commanded by Kai Leng, to kill them. Kai Leng. I keep wanting to say either Ki Leng or Kai Lang, because it's the A and the E's. Blech. Kai Leng to kill them. Udina had little choice but to support the assassins with an armed force sufficient to hold the Citadel. Captured confidants have indicated that Udina and Leng's alliance was relatively fragile. Udina may have planned to turn on Cerberus once the fleet was his to command, and Leng departed when he calculated that Udina would not succeed. Persistent rumours suggest that Udina might have been a high-functioning victim of Reaper indoctrination. His actions played right into the Reaper's plans, even if the coup failed. It would damage Citadel governance. If it succeeded, his plan to retake Earth would likely have turned into a military blunder that Council forces could ill afford. However, there is no direct evidence of his indoctrination, nor obvious opportunity. It's more likely that Udina acted out of desperation, and in doing so, cost humanity its councillor. Yeah, that's a good point. The Phantoms, oh right, okay. Phantoms are agile Cerberus agents with a wide array of offensive and defensive capabilities, including particular specialization in evasive maneuvers and firing from cover. Although intelligence on their implants still evades the Alliance, Phantoms are known to be able to create a personal barrier for greater protection. Monomolecular blades and biotic shielding allows Phantoms to engage in close quarters combat, and Phantoms can briefly cloak in order to recover from injuries. Interesting. Because of this ability, the Alliance recommends personal confirmation of a Phantom's death. So they're kind of like Casimir, right? Okay, planets and locations. Sorry, Mr. Narrator. Not today. Or any other day. Lessus. An unremarkable world located far from regularly travelled trade routes, Lessus is inhabited only by a small Asari colony. The main feature is a monastery that houses a large population of Asari with active or laden Ardak Yakshi genes. A disorder that causes the death of anyone who mates with the afflicted Asari. Although some of the colonists exiled themselves voluntarily, many were sent to Lessus by their families to protect society from their deadly potential. So are Samara's kids there, the other two? They must be. The monastery emphasizes individual sacrifice for the good of the community. Latent Ardak Yakshi, as well as active sufferers who show that they can control their condition, may be offered a chance to reintegrate into Asari society after spending sufficient time on Lessus. What? No, that's ridiculous. Active Ardak Yakshi, whose psychological profiles show capacity for neither empathy nor re-education, are confined to the monastery for life. Interesting. I mean, they're a danger, but I suppose it would be inhumane to just lock them up there for being what they are, right? So I take back my original shock. Okay, right. Caught up with the codex. It's 20 minutes. Now let's catch up with the ship. So Ashes should be on board somewhere. Yeah, Ashley's in Samara's room. How dare she? Okay. Garrus is in the mess hall, probably talking to these people. Everyone else is in their usual spots. There's Javik. Right, we're gonna go talk to everyone, because technically we've just done a big mission, right? Even though we spent the last episode running around the Citadel again.
Goddamn Cerberus bastards. And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
What's your language?
Medina made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
Hello.
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute?
I will always take a minute for you, trainer.
Commander, I've found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
That's tricky, man. If we can trust them, yeah.
Unless they're indoctrinated and this is a ruse to get Cerberus close to the Crucible.
I'm not suggesting we trust them fully, but it could be worth investigating.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
Thanks for your time, Commander.
Commander?
Okay. Array. Angelix, that's the planet we're going to. Take it we've got a lot of messages. Priority Citadel shore leave from Admiral Shepard. I'm ordering the Normandy into dry dock on the Citadel for much needed repairs. She's seen a lot of action lately and needs a little TLC. A small army of techs will take care of the details once you arrive, so let's get your crew out of there. You're all on shore leave, that's an order. We need everybody at their best. One more thing. Admiral Anderson has an apartment on the wards. Head over there when you arrive. I hear it's a nice place, Admiral Hackett. This is the DLC, isn't it? You guys mentioned Anderson's apartment and it's a priority mission, so this is what we need to avoid until absolute last minute, right? Kai Lang's dossier. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Kai Lang. Kai Lang. Shepard, as promised, here's what we have on Kai Lang. It's more that thing. There's that thing in, is it lexicography or whatever it is? You know, when you're reading, you tend to, the thing that you're actually reading, but you've got an eye on the words that are like 4, 5, 6 words ahead. So you occasionally, one of them sneaks in to what you're actually reading. Do you know what I mean? So I'm reading Kai, but I'm already thinking Leng. So the is like sneaking in. Every time I go to say Kai, I want to go Kai Leng. So annoying. Right, name Leng. Kai. Don't mess me up doing it backwards. Date of the Systems Alliance military enlistment, 14th of November 2172. Age on enlistment 16. Credentials faked. So he was he a plant from the beginning? Probably. Tours of duty 2172. Terminus Systems patrol and reconnaissance. 2173. Exodus cluster patrol and reconnaissance. Reprimanded for taking medals from dead enemy officers. Sentence reduced in light of previous exemplary service record. 2174, Raid of Ention, recommended for Systems Alliance Medal of Valor. 2175, Kite's Nest, Tactical Reconnaissance, accepted into Interplanetary Combatives Academy. 2176, received N7 designation from Interplanetary Combatives Academy. And 2176, dishonorably discharged and imprisoned after charge of first-degree murder. Cerberus activities. Intel on Kai Leng's activities after joining Cerberus is spotty. What is known is that the elusive man arranged for Leng's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Leng is now believed to be the elusive man's most trusted agent, working as an infiltrator and assassin. His cybernetic modifications appear to include Cerberus's Phantom-class implants. I've been meaning to say this. I think that the one thing that the series maybe has missed in its characters is someone like this. Or not someone, but several people like this who aren't like, I don't know what you call them, like alpha level enemies like the Reapers or the Elusive Man is here, or like Seren was, but like a almost like a henchman, I suppose, but someone who has a bit of personality or something to them like this. Because we've had so many characters on our side who we get to know and we understand, but it would have been cool for there to be some enemies, some antagonists of this nature, right? You know, like a Kai Leng, or yeah, just like the rogue Spectre in the Shadow Broker DLC, like what was it? Teller? Is it Teller Vasir? Like her, someone like that who's well voice acted, has something about her. Do you know what I mean? Like that kind of middle level enemy that's got a bit of personality about them. I think the game could have done with a few more of those kinds of characters. Okay. From James, hey Commander, just got a minute. Just wondering if you've got some time in the near future. Nothing critical, just wanted to chat. Sure. A Derlesh Mole from Adrian Victus. Commander Shepard. Cerberus just ambushed a Turian cruiser full of high-ranking hierarchy officials. The cruiser managed to escape, but its location was top secret. Cerberus couldn't have located that ship without inside information, and the only other person who knew the cruiser's position was Volus Ambassador Dean Korlak. I've heard ugly rumours of a bounty out for his head. My advisors insist I can't bring these accusations against Korlak myself. I admit they're right. Yeah, they've got an alliance with the Volus, right? The Turian and Volus economies are tightly intertwined, and now isn't the time for the political crisis that would result, but the security of our fleets is at stake. I ask that you investigate Korlak in your capacity as a Spectre, and find out if he is indeed a Cerberus Mole. I've forwarded information on his last known location to the Spectre office at the Citadel. Regards, Primarch Victus. Interesting. Hope lives. Oh, from Bakara. I can't forget her real name, from Eve. Okay, from Erdnot Bakara. Commander, I'm writing you from the Kelphic Valley on Tuchanka. I wish you were here to see this. I'm watching Krogan pour in from across our entire planet. So many of them I've lost count. They've all heard the news. We're finally free. The age of suffering is over. Never again will Krogan be afraid to give birth. Never again will they fear the pain and heartache it might bring. While I don't know what fate ultimately has in store for my people, I can promise you your decision to believe in us will not be in vain. We will fight the Reapers for more than glory. We will fight them because we know there's a future for us after this victory. The rest of my life will be devoted to travelling to Chanka and speaking aloud the words no Krogan has heard for nearly 2,000 years. There is a reason to hope. This I owe to you, Commander. This I will never forget. God, she speaks so in such an inspiring way, right? Every time, like even when you speak to her in person, this. I suppose all you can hope, right, is that people buy in to Bakara and Rex's vision for the Krogan, and that even if they were to die somehow, that there would be Krogan to follow in their footsteps. That is what we really are depending on, because they're just two people at the end of the day, and there are billions of Krogan. Okay, a news article on Cerberus. Elysium. An evacuation shuttle nearly destroyed as it attempted to escape the Reaper-occupied colony of Elysium. Was reportedly saved after a lone biotic worker intervened. The shuttle was carrying children who drew higher numbers on the colony's evacuation lottery, meaning we weren't eligible to board the first wave of shuttles leaving the planet. Their shuttle was saved when the biotic identified by authorities as Aresh Agdashlu engaged Reaper forces that were preventing it from taking off. Agdashlu had a history of drug abuse and criminal activity and claimed to have survived a Cerberus camp on Pragia as a child. That's Jack's friend who she was going to kill, but we stopped. That's awesome. Witnesses said he killed several dozen Reaper creatures before he was overwhelmed, providing the shuttle just enough time to fly clear. He saved the kids. Jack, meet me at the bar. The students are kicking arse and taking names. They're keeping them on a short rotation so they don't burn out, so we end up with lots of shore leave. Next time you hit the Citadel, come by Purgatory. I'll be there if I'm not blowing shit up in the field. Jack, okay, so we've already done this, technically. A Citadel interview in your cabin? The networks are going wall to wall with coverage of attack on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Udina's death. Can I get an hour or so with you to talk about what happened? I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference room so we don't get interrupted. I heard you knew the counselor personally. If you need some time alone or don't want to talk about it, just say the word. Oh. Okay. Thank you. From Jessica From. Dear Commander Shepard, my name is Jessica From. It's like she's James Bond if the way I'm talking. You saved my life on Benning. I've lost so many friends in all this, but I find hope in the idea that their memory lives on in me. I know I'm just one woman, but I wanted to let you know you're making a real difference. Bless you, Commander Jessica From. Game night. Commander, thanks for taking the time to speak with me, to speak with this civilian. What? I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills time between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab drinks in your cabin? I promise a night of fun and games. Oh no! It's just like Kelly. She's trying to seduce us. Yeah, shore leave and the Volus ambassador. Oh yeah, this is... yeah, not what we're going to do anytime soon. And it's Din Korlak, it's not Dean. You can spell Dean that way, though, in human terms. What are you two doing?
I could really use something to shoot right now.
What do you mean?
So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats.
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil.
Oh.
The important thing is that you kick their asses. And also that Ash aced the don't shoot your commander portion of the Normandy reinstatement test.
Oh, come on. She was understandably suspicious of us.
Go easy on Ash. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review.
I don't know, I could kind of see where she was coming from, how it looked, right? Where we were like pursuing them.
Commander?
Oh, hey, Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers.
Oh.
But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
I mean, life doesn't... when you get to this kind of point, right, when life becomes sentient and becomes self-aware, the singular purpose of life, which is just to create more life, or exist until it can create more life, or perpetuate its own life, there isn't really any purpose of it.
It's not that different from organic life.
Yeah.
A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
I think the Geth. I think she could look to the Geth more so as something to look towards. I think the Reapers. I still think that the Reapers were designed by organics with some kind of directive in mind, right? Like, you know, stop other organic. That maybe the very first cycle that the Reapers were created in, they would all like the resources in the Milky Way were being exhausted, right? Or maybe there was a war going on and it was consuming a lot of things and things were getting destroyed, and maybe the Reapers were created to kind of preserve the Milky Way, and that was their purpose, right? So they've kind of gone to like an extreme extrapolation of that. But yeah, organic, that's like the basic level of all life, all organic life, but sentient organic life, there's more to it than that.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do. Good deeds we accomplish. Love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
She's ignoring
It should
him.
take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
She definitely seems distressed. She was definitely ignoring Jeff there.
Are you and Ashley okay? The last time she saw that body, it wasn't exactly pleasant.
I have informed her of the situation. She is taking it well.
Good.
Hello, Shepard.
Commander?
Yeah, she definitely seemed to be ignoring Jeff there. Yeah, there's no way we're getting off the ship in this episode, guys. I really think this game is...
Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
Alright, nice one.
Commander?
Oh yeah, you guys told me to look at this board. Is Morden on here? Thane's been added. And Morden Solus is there. Jenkins on here. Oh, it's alphabetical order with first names. Okay. Yeah, Richard Jenkins. Thane Krios.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
What, on Ashley? Probably. I don't know if I would have done though.
I don't see how. We start killing our friends and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Ash didn't have to join Caden.
Let's hope he's looking out for us. This was his fight, too.
Why do we keep bringing up Caden? You know, I'm not saying that I'm happy he's dead or anything. I just... You know, Morden. Thane. They...
Good to have Ash back. We can always use a friendly gun. Good to have Ash back. We can always use a friendly gun.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
What? Okay. I guess we spoke to her on the way in. The Doctor, I imagine, wants us to get something from the galaxy map. Oh,
May I speak with you, Commander?
of course.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Why me?
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me.
Oh, right,
But you
okay.
are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
Alright.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Oh, okay.
It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees. Speak to Tactus. You should be able to find him near the docks. It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies
got you,
with
Doc.
the Citadel refugees. Speak to Tactus. You should be able...
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Okay, no more intel upgrades. Audio recording from Councillor Gugier's Senate office. Secretary Phillips. The emergency fund's gone, sir. We don't have the credits to hire enough ships to evacuate the colony before the Reapers get here. Not with the prices their captains are asking for. Gugier. What about the military? Phillips. They left an hour ago. They said it's too much of a risk to come back. Gugier. Did they? Yes, sir. Here. This. Is this a passkey, sir? And an inventory? Phillips. I'm authorizing you on behalf of this city's Senate to seize any and all EZO stockpiles in our treasury in order to secure safe passage for our citizens on any available ships. These look like private stockpiles, Senate members' stockpiles. I'm foregoing re-election. I'll get us those ships. Yes, sir. Good man.
Good to see you again, Shepard. Good to see you again, Shepard.
Greetings,
See you, Glyph. Alright, James wants to see us. Let's talk to Javik. Let's see what the engineers have to say. We'll speak to the journalist in our private quarters.
Power grid is in the green.
Commander?
Nothing to report, Commander.
Okay.
Traitors are the worst form of enemy. In our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer them a choice. Eat their own flesh or starve. Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet.
Oh,
and if
right.
the other human had not seen reason, her death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this world. Reapers. No others would be tolerated.
Oh my god, just stop. It's like that guy who always corrects everything you're doing or says that it could have been just that little bit better. Or he would have done it differently.
I would like to visit the Citadel sometime.
Oh,
when
well.
it is not infested with traitors.
Oh.
I've heard about the Kaileng human you encountered. It is good to have a name for the enemy I will enjoy killing most. Yes. Yes. Yes.
In my time, if we captured a traitor, we would have removed his toes one by one and treated them as s'mores on the barbecue and eaten them every day. We would have used his blood as cheese on his own toes. And, just leave it out, Javik.
Hey, Commander. I knew Udina was a dirty bastard, but I never would have guessed he was that rotten. This whole war is loco. I mean, can't they all see how we need to work together?
When people are scared, they're slow to trust.
Sure, but... what's the point? Look, just so you know, I've got a new shoot first, ask questions later policy when it comes to politicians.
Right, you're not coming on missions.
Fair enough.
Do you hear that hum? Is that just me? Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
Yes. Is that what he wanted to talk about?
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh?
Yeah.
Good to see you, Commander.
Okay. So, I wanted to use the phalanx. We'll use increased damage, increased power. We'll get rid of you. Then we can... Was I planning on using this? Oh, it's heavy. Really heavy. So should I upgrade the Hornet and the Phalanx? I don't know, I don't want to upgrade two. This didn't need the yeah, this didn't need the weight reduction, so that's probably more useful, right? That brings it up to the same damage level, or at least unupgraded. I don't necessarily want to waste more money on another SMG, basically, so... It was the Phalanx, wasn't it? Yeah, the Talon is... yeah, had a crappy fire rate. Okay, let's upgrade the Phalanx. Oh, it's pretty cheap to upgrade. The Scorpion is the Asari one, right? No, the Acolyte is the Asari one. I can't decide. Anyway, we've upgraded the Phalanx. Doing a pretty serious chunk of damage now. Still nowhere near as much as this, but this was so slow with its rate of fire. And we're at 200 power speed, so... I picked up some new armor bits as well. We picked up the crucial Rosenkov stuff on something, right? Was it shoulders? No. I'm sure we picked up some more shoulders. The Casa ones are ugly anyway. Yeah, the Rosenkovs, there we go. What am I losing out on though? Ooh, big chunk of weapon damage going out the window there. Looks nice though. No Rosenkov. Oh, it's power recharge. Recon hood. Oh, that would bump up our weapon damage again, but we lose the shield boost. Oh, whoa. The Securitel. Shield boost and health boost. Nah, that looks hideous. It's a bit gimpish, right? Oh, we can change the lights though on the eyes. We lose the shield boost, but balances our weapon damage back out. Really good weapon power recharge. It's the Ceres Council stuff that does the power damage, right? We've not got Ceres Council for anything else. Yeah, the power recharge is super useful for us, so... I just don't want our face to be not visible. I know it will be in cutscenes, but... Yeah, alright, sack it. Alright, let's head up to our room. So what, we call the journo in here? Invite trainer. Well, how do we invite the journo up here? Maybe we just need to talk to her first. Sorry.
Breaking now, the Citadel in flames. A brazen attack by Cerberus repelled by CSEC. Alliance Marines explain the Council fleet's delayed response. We speak with the brave men and women who fought the good fight in the battle space. Commander, I've got some questions about the coup, but I'm online with my producer right now. Can we set up an interview in your cabin?
Yeah?
Call me up when you're ready for that interview, Commander.
Okay. I tried. Maybe we need to do trainer first. Do trainer first, that's not what I meant. Get your head out the gutter. Do trainer's mission first. Yeah, I think we have to do trainer's mission first.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Uh-oh.
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Oh, an actual shower. The faucets in the women's bathroom are crap, by the way.
Thanks.
In any event, I thought you might be in the mood to play.
Chess?
I bought a board on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as much fun as real pieces. But I hoped you might give me some pointers.
Does this just mean she can use the shower? Okay, fine.
That's funny. I figured you'd be more interested in a shower.
Oh.
I didn't realize that was an option.
It's an option.
Oh, that's no.
Well, just
that's
give
not
me
what
a
I meant.
moment to grab my things.
That's not what I meant at all.
Hot water and room to stretch. I could get lost in here. Oh, it's like a week's worth of stress is washing off. And the timing's perfect. I was hoping to look nice for somebody.
Hot date lined up?
Hopefully more than just that. I play for keeps.
Oh, God.
Sounds serious.
That depends on whether she's interested.
God. How tempting is this? Hey, if I resisted Samara, then no, this is ridiculous.
Well, good luck. Holler if you need anything.
Oh, will do. Thanks again, Shepard.
No problem. Take as long as you like.
And don't think this saves you from our chess match. Just give me a minute to dry my hair.
Sorry, guys, I know.
Ha!
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line like the Krogan can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
Yeah.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep her in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
You can tell these games have been written by men, right? But in the second and third games, we could have just slept with our receptionist, essentially. No, our assistant. Right? Okay. That's literally what it is, right? Our, yeah, Kelly and trainer. That was really tempting, but alas, we are a one Asari woman. Right, let's do this interview. Let's hope she doesn't get in the shower.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Ugh.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Well, they stopped them, so it is safe.
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
And we've got to keep believing in each other.
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander.
What?
This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
No, thank you.
I think we're just fine in front of the camera.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth. I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
Yes, please leave. Oh god, I'm just rejecting everyone. Okay, we got a war asset. Oh, and James wanted to talk. Oh god. Sure.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
Is this like everyone trying to seduce us?
Hey man, how's it going?
What?
Good, James. You?
Good, good.
Stop snooping around.
Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
No, you're never getting your own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry, Shepard. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Yep, sure.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
I mean, you gotta think about every promotion, right?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
What did you do wrong?
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong?
That's not an answer.
We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed.
Oh, he has told us.
One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship, but it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
Yeah, you did. What else would you have done?
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yep. That's why I was asked. And that's why they asked you. There is not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
That's up to you, mate.
Only you can make that decision, James. But I think you already know the answer.
I'm glad you think so. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
Uh-oh.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again, Shepard.
Oh, great.
Anytime.
Now it's as if he's rejected me. Why did you bring up the bed, Shepard? Oh. You disgust me. Do we pick up any new outfits for the squad? Oh, Ashley's here. She is an actual squad mate. I didn't really realise. Confirm squad selection for what? Look at the sassy pose. Her and James will be perfect together. So she's got disruptor ammo, concussive shot, inferno grenade, marksman, and arms master. We have done a bit of upgrading on her, right? Shields plus 25%. Okay, that's cool. That's kind of weird. That's like she's got a mini skirt on. Power recharge speed. Oh, right. That's kind of like her base gear that she's been wearing on the Citadel, right? I quite like that, to be honest. It's kind of similar to Liara's, though. Let's just leave her in her base gear. I don't know which one did she have on. Oh no, all of them are different. Yeah, I think we just take the weapon damage, I think. Well, she's in the squad. Alright. This quest log, oops, is overwhelmingly full again.
Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
Oh. Okay. Jesus Christ. Look at the absolute state of this quest log, man. Alright, I won't end the episode just yet. We'll go and talk to...
Commander Shepard.
Yes. Hello? Can't believe they made it out that James rejected us. God.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here.
Sure.
Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
Good to hear that we're keeping their spirits up, I suppose.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here.
Hope.
Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
Okay. What for, do you think?
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard. I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Okay.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Alright. Alright. God, how many episodes have I started with wanting to start Aria's DLC? Let's just catch up this last... Okay, this is an update. Commander Shepard's interview with Diana Allers about the attempted takeover of the Citadel noted Cerberus' tactical missteps, which improved the morale of Alliance ground forces. Excellent. Okay, loads of stuff has happened on board the ship. Edie has taken a bit of a weird, not a weird turn, but like a reflective turn, which was kind of what you'd hope for, right? That she's going to evolve at a staggering pace, right? Because of how quick she processes information. She's definitely seemed to be ignoring Jeff. I don't know what he's maybe said to her, maybe on the Citadel, or whether she's just going through this kind of phase of development that's difficult for her. But yeah, it seems like we're being given options to shape the parameters of her consciousness, right? So I'm intrigued to see how that goes. Whatever we do in the next episode, I'm sure Javik will tell us we could have been more ruthless and murdered more people and tortured them in several ways. But we've got our next set of priority missions. We've got an overwhelming amount of stuff to get off the galaxy map, and we've not even left the dock of the Citadel yet, and I'm going to be going straight back to talk to Arya. So yeah, we'll pick it up from here next time, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave me a like if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching all the way to the end if you made it this far, and just remember everyone, never trust on crate. I'll see you next time.